We having a situation. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we are.
Are you
We're
live
like
now?
girls and whistles now. Bang, 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 bang. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Right.
That's
At
right.
first we was having a situation, but now that's right.
It's a situation.
Yeah, it was a situation at first. I ain't know what was going on. Now I feel better. Yeah, welcome to the Buck Flair Show, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with Dennis Holmes, Ron Thomas, and Buck Flair, the host of the most Buck Flair.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Please like and share this show as we get ready to rock and roll on this Week 10 NFL predictions. And that game yesterday was a hell of a ball game, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a ball game. I had you
Yeah,
guys
we
down.
had.
I had you guys down for the Ravens. I figured you was picking the Ravens.
Well, yeah, but we had two so far, and I do mean two. Uh, Good Thursday night. I mean, great Thursday night football games. It's been two so far.
Well, that game yesterday, that was the game of the year so far. That's all I can say.
And I noticed
The
that
next,
both of them in division games.
yeah,
No,
that
not Buck Flair.
what
That was not the game of the year.
that was easily the game of the year, in my opinion.
Nah,
Nah.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta was game of the year.
Well, that was a good game too. I mean,
Yeah,
but this
Tampa Bay,
game was.
Atlanta. Yeah.
I mean, this game with Lamar and Jamar Chase putting up 65 fantasy points. I mean, shit. And especially when I
Yeah.
played against him, when I got an 8-1 record in my fantasy league, and I'm paying Blaze, and his ass has got Chase. That son bitch got. I think he got 55 in that league, or maybe 60. I know he got a lot of damn points. And damn Joe Burrow shot out for 50-something points. So yeah, because I know. Even that game with Tampa Bay, I know Kirk Cousins had a hell of a damn fantasy point too as well. But oh man, that was crazy. And I'm hoping Marcus Betts shows off the air now. I know they usually come on Friday night.
Well, they went to strictly YouTube. I ain't seen them on Facebook in a while.
Oh
They
really?
blocked me.
Oh okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that you got a date tomorrow night. You couldn't be on the show. I guess BJ wanted to see that shit. So yeah, he's a ref.
I'm going to the fight tomorrow.
What fight you going to?
Jerron Boots Ennis, the champ, boxing champ.
Okay.
He's fighting tomorrow.
Okay.
So in Philadelphia, me, my dad, and my sister going. I think my little brother's going as well. Not sure yet.
Okay. Well, hopefully tickets are reasonable. Your guy comes back.
It was nice. It was good. These was good tickets.
Your guy comes back. I think Tuesday night. Bleeb, your Philadelphia guy, Bleeb comes back. So I know he got suspended.
Yeah, I think that was suspension. Wasn't a suspension. It was a help him out. Shit, he was gonna miss them 3 games anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
But
well, we had a hell of a game. We had a hell of a game Thursday night. Cincinnati did something I thought Tampa Bay should have done Monday night. Go for 2.
Why did y'all want to go? Let's talk about that. What makes y'all think y'all was gonna make the 2-point conversion?
What makes us think? Well, I'm gonna give you. There's two examples here. Okay, one, yeah, you're 4-4 on this season, and you're playing the Super Bowl champs. You're at their house. You've seen Mahomes do it time and time again in overtime. Get the ball, come down the field, and score. Your defense has already been on the field over 35 minutes in the ball game, and you're going to go out there and leave it up to a coin toss. Even when it was 7 seconds to go in the game, we tied up. I said, damn, Patrick Mahomes is the kind of quarterback that can get the ball and he got to the 40-yard line. He missed a couple of plays. He almost got picked. But in my opinion, they should have went for 2. And if they went for 2 and made it, then I would have been okay with it. If they went for 2 and missed it, I would have been okay for it. But, you got to remember the Tampa Bay offense is still ranked in the top top 5 in the NFL, and the defense is terrible. And Todd Bowles is a defense coordinator, so it doesn't look good for Todd. You know what I mean?
Right. But
It doesn't
he
look
got a
good for
lot of
Todd.
injuries. He had a lot of injuries throughout the year. So I can
Yeah,
see why his defense was looking shaky. You know, he lost his best defensive player for a little bit of time, second best defensive player, third best defensive player. You know, he was
yeah,
just missing people for some time. So I can see
yeah,
why, all
yeah.
that
But
happened. And I don't know who this is.
they there. I mean, he missed the cornerback, Jamal Dean. I mean, he would have been playing D-Hop or whatever, but I mean, he had to play another a rookie, and he didn't even play the rookie. He played a second-year guy, cornerback against him. But anyway, now you take Cincinnati's example. Here they are against Baltimore. They done played them already. They lost in overtime to them, even though they should have won the ball game. Baltimore should have won the ball game too as well. They fumbled in overtime, and then Cincinnati missed a field goal, and then Baltimore kicked the field goal to beat them in overtime. So now you got a game where it's 35-34. The problem with this game is there's 38 seconds left on the clock, and Baltimore still has 2 timeouts. So in this situation, you got to go for 2 as well, because if Baltimore would have got the ball back, I still think Lamar would have got him down there on the field and kicked the field goal. You know what I mean? So,
all right, that was my guy Corey right there, the Knicks fan.
Uh-huh.
Knicks fan over there talking shit about Embiid. I knew it was somebody.
Oh.
What up, Corey?
But anyway, I think it was the right decision. They just didn't get it done, and of course the
But y'all ready to fire Todd Bowles because he didn't make that decision. I'm like, man, y'all better be careful. Y'all been through enough badass coaches. Y'all better be careful what y'all wish for now.
Well, I mean, I ain't saying that. That's the fan base that thinks that Todd Bowles is too conservative, and they're all scared because Dave Canales left after 1 year, and now Liam Cohen. If people pick on him to be a head coach, what he's done with that offense with Baker, now they worried that Liam Cohen's going to fucking disappear on them and stuff too as well. So that's where that's all coming from. They want to promote him to head. It's kind of like when Jameis Winston came in, they fired Lovie Smith and kept old Dirk there to be the head coach, and everybody thought that was wrong.
But they need to go. They need to go make their apologies and go get Byron Leftwich back. And they need to do, but they ain't gonna do that.
He ain't even in the damn league.
He ain't in the league at all.
Him and Eric Bieniemy, Steve Wilkes, all of them. They ain't none of them in the league.
Ain't none of them in the league. Ain't none of them in the league. But if you'll have a hell of a team, you put all of them together. But ain't none of them in the league.
I don't know why Steve Wilkes don't have any kind of a defense coordinator position with somebody.
Well,
shit.
They trying to say that San Fran's defense was already made. They ain't really need him. And they're gonna say that the Panther was just a fire juice,
Yeah,
it's a lot to Steve Wilkes' situation, man. He been poured in between a pimp and a hard place.
Well, it's like Eric Bieniemy. He talked about he was going to be the next coach of the Chiefs, and he goes to the Red Washington team, and then next thing you know, it didn't work out there, and the next thing you know, he's out of a job. He ain't got a job. He's at UCLA. I think that's what D-Man told me. So yeah. So anyway, but. Oh, let's start out with his first game over in Germany. Over in Germany on Sunday morning at 8:30 in the morning, 9:30, I think, Eastern time. Giants and Panthers. Dennis, how you see this game going? Panthers coming off another victory over the Saints. Bryce Young is what? Bryce Young is good.
This is honestly 2 of the unknown running backs to come out of nowhere, both of them, Tyrone Tracy and Chuba Hubbard, that are top on people's fantasy football list. Tyrone Tracy and Chuba Hubbard. So listen, on this one, I'm gonna take the Panthers to beat the Giants because I just don't think the Giants have enough firepower, and the Panthers got rid of all of their firepower, but the running backs.
Well, this could be the debut of what's his name too, the rookie Jonathan Brooks from Texas.
Everybody been waiting on him.
Yep, this could be his. This could be his debut right here. I'm still waiting to see if they're going to actually. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be limited touches if he does play. So yeah,
like you with Bucky Irvin. You love you some Bucky Irvin.
I do like Bucky. Bucky's been a star to me, in my opinion. He's been a star.
I'm gonna take the Panthers to win this game, but it's gonna be close. 17-14 Panthers.
17-14 over in Germany. You get to listen to that song "Country Road" by John Denver. Ron, what you got here?
I got the Giants in this one.
Okay.
The same score Dennis got, but I got the Giants.
17-14. I got the Giants winning 24-17. 24-17. Yes. So I got the Giants winning 2. Then we're gonna go to Chicago, where shout out to Caleb Williams and shout out to Drake May. Another matchup. Maybe Caleb can win this one against another drafted rookie quarterback after him. Chicago and the Patriots, Dennis. What's going to go down this game?
Patriots have a mean defense, and they also are heavily, devoted into Ramondre Stevenson. Shout out to Ramondre Stevenson for making my fantasy what it is. They're the only running back I trust in the AFC East. Only one.
You got that. You got that touchdown. You got that touchdown from him last week.
2 of them. I got 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still sticking with the Bears though. I'm gonna take the Bears and win this game. I'm gonna go 21-17 Bears. Defensive. This is a defensive ball game.
Yep. 21-17. I was pretty good. I looked up all the forecasts last week. I didn't do that this week. I didn't know if Eric was going to be on the show. I know his wife's having a birthday party or some shit like that. But anyway, I told you how that Green Bay Detroit game was going to be last week. Rainy and sloppy and crazy. And luckily Detroit was able to pull it out. Ron, what you got? Bears and the Patriots.
I got the Patriots.
Ooh.
I got the Patriots.
Uh-oh.
They still got good defense. The corner, they got what's his name?
Gonzalez, Christian Gonzalez. Yeah.
He gonna get 2 picks in the game.
2 picks, not 2 picks.
2 picks.
2 picks.
I don't know if you saw this, Dennis, but I said I will never. I should have not liked him when he left Carolina and went to Chicago. I liked him, but DJ Moore, did you see that play he made last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see him walk off the field during the play?
Mm-hmm.
That was
it wasn't that it was during the play. He thought the play was over.
I know it, but he still shouldn't have done no bullshit like that. I mean, that's just, to me, he was not a big fan of Caleb Williams to begin with. There's already some drama there because he wanted to keep Justin Fields there in Chicago anyway. So, Ron, what's the score going to be? Patriots and the Bears.
Budget 28-17.
28-17. He's got the Patriots winning in an upset. I call that an upset because the Bears are a 6.5-point favorite. I got Chicago winning. I got Chicago winning 27-13. I do believe it's going to be a good defensive battle. It's a good week to pick up the Bears defense in fantasy if they're available. Next, let's go to the Super Bowl champs. Here they are, 8-0, and they got the Broncos coming to town. Bo Nix gets to roll in there after getting his ass whooped last week. All them assholes that was picking Denver to win. I couldn't believe how many people thought Denver was going to beat Baltimore. But, Dennis, what you got here? Broncos, Chiefs.
Listen, Broncos got to do it. I'm taking the Broncos. They just can't keep going on like this. It can't keep going like this. I'm picking the Broncos to win this game.
Come on now.
The Broncos win this game. 28-24 Broncos.
28-24.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Oh, my goodness. 28-24. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Who was this saying?
All right, Ron.
What up, babe? What up, cousin April?
In my Buck Flair show, I'm in voice. It won't even be close. It won't even be close.
Y'all, but this won't be close. Y'all see what y'all did last week, all right? It was some close games last week. Y'all said that wasn't going to be close.
Dennis, Kansas City got Denver number. They got their number, dog. You got the,
and it's at home, Dennis. It's in Kansas City too, Dennis. Come on now.
Right, you got to admit that, Dennis. They got their number, and so
I'm sticking with Kansas City.
I'm
sticking with Denver.
I could see 36. 17.
36-17, and I've got the Chiefs winning 34-17. So there you go.
Look at that.
There we go. You're learning, Ron. You get some.
Look at that.
You're on a roll now. Yeah. Next game, we're gonna go to Ron Thomas and your team. I'm gonna let you start off with this one. The Falcons and the beat up Saints after they fired their coach. I'm gonna listen to Dennis after you talk. I'm gonna listen to Dennis after Ron talks. I'm gonna listen to Dennis after Ron talks. But I'm gonna let Ron talk first. We got the Saints at home against his Falcons, the Dirty Birds rivalry game. So what's going down here?
They just traded their best corner to Washington.
Yep.
This we owe them an ass whooping anyway from last year. The bullshit Crab lads did last year. 36-14.
36-14. Falcons in a blowout. Dennis, let's hear what you got this game because I know you're gonna say something.
We got one rule. When the coach get fired, the team plays harder. Okay? This will not be no blowout. You can throw that blowout shit in the trash, Ryan. This will not be no blowout. And you know I love the Falcons. I love everything y'all stand for. But this will not be no blowout. I'm going for a tight game here. I'm going to, listen, 28-31. But Atlanta wins. But this will not be no blowout.
Not being and a coach is what do you call it? Rizzy, I think the name of the coach is or whatever. Rizzy. So yes. I actually got the Falcons win this game because the Saints got too many too many injuries. And actually the Falcons could be the Falcons' best defensive game of the year because they got so many injuries on their offensive line. This is a game where I see Kamara and Carr, and that's about it because he's got nobody to throw the ball to.
They just lost.
Everybody's out. He got like
Chris Olave. Last week, right?
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Bub Means is gone. Cedric Wilson's probably not going to play. So
the other wide receiver got injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and I got Derek Carr in fantasy. And I'm like, oh my Lord, what can I do in this game?
You better get somebody else.
I know it, but I got Falcons winning 31-17 over the Saints. But I knew Dennis was gonna say it. Coach gets fired, they're gonna play hard. The defense gonna play hard too. Yeah.
They're gonna play harder, you'll see.
But I just think the Falcons.
Y'all remember that game, that Monday night game when the Saints blocked that punt and everything changed after that? Everything changed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, remember that game this past season? We just kicked their ass. Right. Everything just changed after that.
And everything changed. Everything changed. You know when everything changed for them Saints? When they saw them Eagles. That's when everything changed.
Let's go to the West Coast now. Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Shout out to Tennessee. Shout out Tennessee Titans for winning the game last week. They needed to win the game. And I actually benched Jordan Love last week, and I played Mason Rudolph, and he had more fantasy points than Jordan Love. So I was happy with that one right there. But anyway, now they get to play the Chargers, which I will say this right now. I'm wrong about the Chargers. I'm wrong about the Chargers. That defense is pretty fucking tight.
That defense is tight.
I mean, that defense is fucking tight. I am wrong about the Chargers. All these years, the last 3 years, we've been preaching about the Chargers and that defense. Could they ever fucking get it together? And whatever that Michigan guy got going on that defensive side of the ball, they made Jameis Winston look like a third-string quarterback last week. But anyway, Dennis, Tennessee and Chargers, who you got here?
I'm taking the Chargers to win this game. You know, I like that boy Ladd McClunkey. Remind me of Cooper Kupp. I like that boy Ladd McClunkey. I like him. Fault. They called him LADD. That's what they call him, LADD.
I got it. I picked him up in my fantasy league. I couldn't believe nobody had him. I was like, I picked him up this week.
Yeah, LADD. That's what they call him. So give me the Chargers to win this game. 28-21 Chargers.
And you know what's scary about Chargers? Is Herbert looks like he's healthy now. And he's starting to throw that deep ball again like he did 3 years ago. So
and him and Quentin Johnson, they starting to become a connection as well.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean,
I gave up on him, but he's looking good.
He been catching them long balls. So Ron, what you got here? Chargers and Titans.
Whoa. Pause, sir. Pause.
No didn't. I got the Chargers in this one. Tennessee had not shown me nothing. And somebody just said in the comments, the Chargers got the number one defense. Is that true?
Yeah.
Give me the Chargers.
Okay.
27-14.
27-14.
Okay.
I got the Chargers winning. I got Justin Herbert and J.K. Dobbins if he's the running back in fantasy. J.K. Dobbins, I'm playing against him. Matter of fact, in one of my leagues, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's got J.K. Dobbins. But I would not be surprised that he has a good game too as well this game. But I got the Chargers winning 34-17 at home. This could be Dennis in my Survivor Series. We still got two of us left. So I'm leaning towards the Chargers and the Vikings this week. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the next game. Matter of fact, Vikings and Jaguars down in Jacksonville. And Jacksonville has the worst. Jacksonville has the worst passing defense in the NFL. And guess who's starting this week? Mac Jones is starting for Jacksonville this week.
Whoa, they benching on.
He's got a shoulder. They're calling it a shoulder injury. So Mac Jones is getting a start this week down in Jacksonville.
You know what they said? Come here. Take the clipboard. You'll be all right. Here you go.
Yeah. So
He
don't
even need the video.
I'm worried about this game because I know Mac Jones is just your basic quarterback. But one thing Mac Jones can do is like not turn the ball over if he plays a decent game. But they ain't got no wide receivers neither. I think Brian Thomas is out. I don't know if he's still playing or not, but I know Gabe Davis
played last week.
He played last week?
Yeah.
He played last week.
Oh, Christian Kirk's the one out. He's out. He's
Christian
on
Kirk dislocated his shoulder. Yeah.
So he still got
broken collarbone, one or the other.
He's got Ingram and he still got Thomas and he still got Bigsby and stuff. So and guess what happens to Minnesota this week? They get their best defensive player back in the lineup. He's been out the last 3 games. Blake Cashman comes back. He comes back. The guy, the linebacker that calls all the plays for Flores on that defense. So Vikings and Jaguars, Dennis, what you got here?
Okay, I'm taking the Vikings. Let's go! Taking the Vikings. All right. Vikings wins this game 31-17 Vikings.
31-17. Ron, what you got here?
Score.
Go. I bet he ain't gonna be doing that on December the 8th. And then when the Falcons play, he ain't gonna be doing that shit on December the 8th. I know that.
No, he ain't doing that.
The same score Dennis got.
All right, 31-17. I actually got the Vikings winning 34-13. So I think it's gonna be even worse than that. So I'm leaning towards the Vikings, making it my lock. They better fucking win if I do that or whatever. Now let's go to this Monday Night Football game. It didn't make my top 5 games. The Miami Dolphins and the Rams. I came close. Dennis had his TikTok. He was ready to TikTok me last week because I said them Dolphins was gonna beat them Bills in an upset. And they sure damn nearly did it. God damn it. That son bitch kicked a 61-yard field goal.
I told you.
Cry like a baby.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was shocked that Miami was hanging with them, but Yeah, I mean, this is a tough ball game here. But Dennis, what you got this game? Dolphins in the Rams Monday Night Football.
I'm taking the Rams to win that. You know how much I love Cooper Kupp, but the Rams is like a really good team now. Like it's kind of weird to say this, but that young defense is starting to get his thing together. I know everybody like, oh, they lost Aaron Donald, but then they got the kid Frisk. Jared Verse is looking like defensive rookie of the year. They got Brian Young from the University of Tennessee.
Don't know about
That young defense is starting to come around. I'm going to take the Rams, even though I still think it's going to be sort of a shootout. But I'm going to go Rams 35, Dolphins 33.
Ooh, damn. Ron, what you got here?
I got the Rams. Same
taking
story.
The Rams too, huh?
Yeah.
35-33. He's taking the Rams and stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
you're going to be able to shoot up.
I will say this right here. This is my high scoring game of the week on Monday Night Football.
What?
Yes, this is my high scoring game of the week.
What's up, Wallace?
Buck Flair, where you go? Must have went to go get his bag of tricks.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
oh,
Ryan, have you seen AB yet? Yeah,
I have not seen him.
I seen him do his wrestling joint.
I have not seen AB yet.
It's been a 10-year anniversary.
I'll tell you this right here. This is my high scoring game of the week. And I don't know how Miami can win this game, but I think they're going to find a way to do it. They're going to find a way to do it. I think Tyreek Hill is going to have an explosion game this game. And don't be surprised if this game goes to overtime, Monday Night Football, and the Dolphins win 37-34. Highest scoring game of the week on Monday Night Football. I got to win it.
I don't see it, but Flair. Okay.
Yep, 37-34. High scoring game of the week on Monday Night Football. Now let's go to before I get into my top 5 games. It didn't make my top 5 game, but it's my upset special of the week. In my upset special of the week, it deals with Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts in Indy.
Oh.
And so I am taking the Indianapolis Colts behind the push of Jonathan Taylor and DeForest Buckner in that defense to pull out a win. Joe Flacco to pull out a win, 27-24 over Buffalo. The crowd is going to be a mixture. There's going to be a lot of Bills fans there.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I learned in Indianapolis living there for all those years. If there's one team the Colts do not like, it's the Buffalo Bills. You know why that is?
Why?
Because Bill Polian left when he came over from Buffalo. He instilled that fucking crowd and Peyton Manning and all them to say, let's never lose the fucking Buffalo Bills. So they're going to be fired up on that game too as well. So, but that's my upset special. Dennis, what you got here?
Damn, Keenan out. Shit.
Yeah, they said Keon Coleman is out. But I'm still taking Buffalo. Buffalo wins this game 28-17.
28-17, taking Buffalo. Ron, what you got?
Buffalo, 28-21.
28-21, Buffalo. Okay. Yeah, I think they threw Flacco under the bus last week because you couldn't play him against that defense. I mean, for Flores defense against Joe Flacco, a pocket passer,
Mm-hmm.
No, you threw Joe under the bus on that game, even though they was leading some of the game. But really, it's just boiled down to I think a lot of it boiled down to T.J. Hockenson trying to get him back in the flow of the game. Yeah. So he's gonna be down there in Jacksonville. I wouldn't be surprised if Hockenson gets his first touchdown that season. Number 5 game of the week, of course, involves I had to wear this shirt tonight because he grew up as a San Francisco 49ers fan, Tom Brady. But the 49ers and the Buccaneers play. The return of CMC, possibly, from what I'm hearing. Possibly.
He's playing.
Is he playing?
They already got the anytime touchdown bet up. He playing.
He playing. So anyway, so CMC's playing this week. I don't know if they'll have him on limited snaps or if his Achilles would fall right off as he's running. That steroids, steroids is a hell of a drug. But anyway, Dennis, what you got here? Steroids is a hell of a drug. But anyway.
I don't think y'all got nobody left, man. But you know what? Y'all played with a lot of heart last week.
Played with a lot of heart last week.
Should have won that game. One thing I love about y'all is the way y'all run the football. So, yeah, I'm taking San Fran. They had a week off. I don't see y'all.
Yeah, kind of hard to beat them when they had a week off.
They had a week off, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to beat a team at the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Another Flair rule, so I'm gonna take that one as well. Give me San Fran to win this game. 24-21. San Fran.
Mike Evans might return this game.
No.
He might play.
I hope he do. I need him.
He might play this week. I mean, he practiced. No. He practiced this week, but he might not. He might not. Who knows? We'll see.
I don't know. His Achilles, I mean, his hamstring was tore off the bone. Like somebody cooked them turkey wings too well done. His fucking hamstring was off the bone. God damn.
Well, you know what? You had that interesting conversation this week, and that's the only thing that concerns me about Mike Evans is that he has all these stats and stuff, but he's never been a first-team All-Pro.
Never?
No, but that ain't gonna stop him from going first ballot Hall of Fame, though.
No, Dennis. No. Hines Ward has been sitting there for a long time, and
Ward doesn't have 100 touchdowns.
Hines Ward has never been a first-team All-Pro. He should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion.
But Hines Ward also has never been all-decade team either. So you got to think about everything Mike Evans is on. Mike Evans is all-decade team. Only wide receiver to get out of 11 wide receivers to get 100 touchdowns. Come on, man. That's those couple things right there. He's first ballot. And I know a lot of people don't want to say it, but he's first ballot.
He is first ballot. Trust me, I know.
All them raggedy-ass quarterbacks he done had, all them raggedy-ass quarterbacks.
Well, if Andre Johnson can make first ballot, I'm pretty sure Mike Evans deserves to be first ballot, in my opinion. Because, I didn't think Andre Johnson deserved to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And he had a bunch of raggedy-ass quarterbacks. Y'all got
that's what I'm saying. And so he makes it as a first-time ballot quarterback. I just told you the Hall of Fame, to me, after this past year, lost a lot of because there was a lot of guys on that list I didn't agree with getting in. I mean, we don't have Reggie Wayne in. We don't have Torrey Holt in. And we're going to elect Andre Johnson in, which I would say give me Reggie Wayne and Torrey Holt over Andre Johnson any day, in my opinion. In my opinion.
But see, the difference between them and him, they were number 2s on their team.
Yeah.
But then they became number 1s, but they were number 2s.
Yeah. Exactly.
They should already have been number 1s.
Yep. And Roger Craig is still not.
They was drafted in the first round.
You talking about San Francisco? Roger Craig's still not in the Hall of Fame, and that's one thing that still irks me to this day. I don't know how in the hell Roger Craig's not in the Hall of Fame.
The way he ran, boy. He ran over everybody.
Yes, sir. So, Ron, 49ers and the Buccaneers.
I got the 49ers. 28-20.
28-20. I like that score. That's a good score. I'm going to go with the same score I had last week. Late field goal. late field goal, 23-20. Tampa Bay over San Francisco, 23-20, late field goal.
It's gonna be a good game. It will.
Well, in reality, my personal opinion is I don't think it's gonna be a good game because I think this is a George Kittle game. I think George Kittle will have a field day against our defense based on what Kelsey. When I saw Kelsey do what he did, I said Purdy's gonna do the same goddamn thing that Mahomes is gonna do. He's gonna feed the ball to Kittle the whole goddamn ball game. I'm still looking at that Ricky Pearsall guy. I think he's got a little Lad McConkey in him, that Pearsall guy for San Francisco. So we'll see how he does. Fourth game of the week is the Jets and the Cardinals. Jets and the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Jets and the Cardinals.
In Arizona?
In Arizona. Dennis, what you got here?
I got the Cardinals winning this game. Give me the Cardinals in this game. Cardinals is going to win this game 31-21.
31-21. He's got the Cardinals winning. And
Ron, what you got here? Cardinals is well coached over there.
They got your former coach over there.
I got Cardinals.
Wait a minute. Let me elaborate on that. They got his coach over there, the one he was trying to get rid of, but now he's saying they well coached.
Wasn't a fan of Jonathan.
We got to get rid of Josh Gannon, and now he's like, they got to get coached over
Jonathan. Hey, listen, I felt the same way about Vic Fangio when we played y'all. I said he don't blitz. You got to get rid of him. He don't blitz. But he changed the style up. He started blitzing, and now we're a whole different team.
Okay, well, speaking of blitzing, but go ahead, Ron. I'll give to my comment here. Go ahead, Ron. What you got this game?
I got the Cardinals 37-27.
37-27. And I'm going to make a bold prediction here tonight.
Oh, shit, not the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers finally throws for over 300 yards in this ball game. Finally.
Hell no.
It's been over 2 years, way over 2 years since he threw for over 300 yards. And the Jets win the ball game. Hassan Reddick has a sack. I will say that too as well, since he's back there.
Come home party, man.
Exactly. So yes, and I think that the Jets win the ball game 30-20 over the Cardinals. 30-20.
Let me tell you my pick then. The Jets. I forgot Hassan Reddick coming back. 37-21. The Jets.
37-21. He's taking the Jets to win. Now he's flipped it from 37-17 Cardinals to 37-21.
Yeah.
He's taking the Jets. Dennis, you can change too, since that's not a good coach now.
No. Only one team got a good coach. The other one, I don't know who the fuck is.
Okay. In my third game of the week, it probably would have been the top game of the week, but now that the Cowboys have lost to the Falcons, that team ain't worth the shit now. So anyway, Eagles and Cowboys, Cooper Rush, his return to the quarterback for every white fan of the Cowboys. They've been crying about Cooper Rush. Now he gets to start. So now we'll see. Dennis, what you got here? Cooper Rush. This is like your election day. You got brother Kamala Harris against Cooper Trump. So what you got here, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm going Democrat as usual. Anyway, you can give me.
Did I throw you off with that one? Did I throw that one off with you? Did I throw that one off?
A little bit because they lost, so a little bit. But you can give me the Philadelphia Eagles. It's gonna be a pretty good game because
is AJ Brown playing?
Despite the injuries, AJ Brown they said is healthy, which is weird, but they said he's healthy.
Say he's healthy.
They said he's healthy. Yeah, they say he's a full participant.
The pink shoes now.
Yeah, the pink. Let's call them pink shoes. They go them pink shoes. Yeah.
Pink shoes.
Pink shoes. Yeah. I'm taking the Eagles to win. I'm gonna say 28-14. I'm gonna keep it respectful. 28-14.
He's taking the Democrats to win. All right, Ron.
Eagles, Eagles.
Look, I finna say this again. I said it last week and the week
Oh
before.
shit! Cut this shit off.
And they got it done. I'm taking Philly. They're finna get 4 sacks on Cooper in this
4 sacks
game.
on Cooper.
Yep.
This is the Buck Flair. This is the month for the Cooper. Just want to let you know that, all right? You got Cooper Rush.
How many games has Dallas won at home? Have they won
None this year?
None.
They won a home game yet this year.
They lost to the Saints. They lost to the Lions.
Yeah.
They lost to the Ravens.
Yeah.
They lost to you in Atlanta, but I'm saying, have they won a home game at all?
No.
They haven't won a home game at all. So this could be instead of 90,000 fans at the stadium, this could be one of those 75. Immigration might have came in and took half the goddamn stadium.
All right.
All right,
anyway, I just want to say this at the end though. This is the month of the Cooper. You got Cooper Rush. You got Cooper Cup. You got Amari Cooper. You got Cooper Flag playing for Duke. You know what I mean? This is the month of the Cooper.
Oh.
Look.
I watched Cooper Flag the other night. He was an outstanding player. I got a feeling he might be the number 1 pick in the draft easily. But there's also wait a minute. There's another guy that nobody knows about playing for the University of Maryland. He played ball. He's Cooper Flag's teammate, and people don't talk about that. He had 22 points and 20 rebounds, I believe.
Oh yeah. I know exactly. Oh my gosh.
Kugler,
something like that. Yeah, something like I know exactly what you're talking about though.
Yeah, that son bitch. I was like, damn, he outdid fucking Cooper and shit. So yeah. But Ron, what you got here? Eagles and Cowboys.
Well, Dallas defense banged the fuck up. Let's just say, Blaine, that number 1 corner, he ain't shit. So AJ Brown finna get off. He finna get the fuck off. AJ Brown finna had 2 touchdowns in this game.
Woo.
And that other wide receiver, that Philly
Smith.
got, yeah, he might have 2 himself because they secondary suspect. So
you got Dallas Goddard. Goddard's playing too as well. I think he's playing, but you got Mr. Saquon jump over me. Barkley playing too as well. I think he's going to have
jump over me backwards. Me backwards.
So I
call that play smell my ass.
Well, I tell you what, that play will be played probably 50 years from now. That one play will. So, so that was a hell of a damn play. I mean, that's all I kept getting from Steph. She kept saying, "Oh my God, you got to see the Saquon play." And when I got off work, I was like watching the highlights. Not only did I liked it because the players on the sidelines for the Eagles was talking about it. The 2 defensive guys, I think that's what it was. The kids from Georgia, N'Kobe Dean, and they got them guys on the sideline talking about it. He said, "Did you see that shit?" He said, "Have you ever seen somebody jump over backwards over another motherfucker?" Yeah, backwards and shit. That was funny watching those. I don't know if Dennis saw that. Did you see that? Jalen and N'Kobe Dean.
I seen it. Trust me, I seen
Georgia.
it.
Yeah. But anyway, what you got, Ron? Go ahead, Ken.
I got 38 to 17.
38-17. He's taking the Eagles. And I'm gonna take the Eagles to win. But I think it's gonna be closer. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be closer. I'm gonna give Cowboy fans a little something to think about. 24-19. I got the Eagles winning 24-19.
With that secondary Buffalo?
24-19.
Yeah, we always play close.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game. It's always something. Jerry Jones will be up there crying as usual. It'll be just like the election, except the Democrats will win this one.
Would you stop with the election? What is up with you in the election?
Well, you know what? Like I said, all these Cowboy fans, they wanted that damn white quarterback. They got Cooper Rush now. Yeah, they got it now. You know what I mean?
The way Philly defensive line, they've been playing ever since I said they were going to get 5 sacks. So they're going to get 4 in this game.
Like I said, I mean, Cooper Rush has won all his games except Philly. He's 5-1, I think, as a starter. And he lost to Philly. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. Yeah, I like that prediction, Ryan. I hope they do go to 5-2. But I know Dak got placed on IR, but is he out for the season or not?
I don't know. He might show up for that.
They said Pops said he might be back 5 games.
Okay, so he might be back. Okay. Reason why I asked that is because one of my friends in my fantasy league dropped him, and I picked his ass up, and we got an IR position in that place. He says, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to put him on IR," so I picked him up, so I might be able to have him back by fantasy playoff time. So anyway, my number 2 game of the week.
Cowboys win. Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but anyway.
Or Sean.
Next thing you know, number 2 game of the week, the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Washington team. Or the Washington, I should say, the Washington. Talk about an interesting game here because Washington has surprised people like the Chargers. Dan Quinn's defense is starting to look pretty damn good, too, as well. Dennis, what you got here? Pittsburgh and Washington.
Oh, I'm taking Pittsburgh to win this game. Pittsburgh going to win this game. And I got a still low-scoring game, 23-14 Pittsburgh.
Do you think Russell Wilson will have a good game?
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
This is his first road game, by the way.
That's good
for the Steelers.
He's gonna have a good game.
And you say you taking Washington to win?
Washington. No, I said Pittsburgh. I ain't saying about no Washington. 23-14. I ain't taking no damn Washington.
So 23. So 23-14. That's in your division. You're taking Pittsburgh to win. And all right, Ron, what you got here?
I'm taking Pittsburgh 23-17.
23-17. And I actually got Pittsburgh winning in my Ron Thomas voice. 27-17. Shout out to TJ Watt. This is going to be an interesting game here because I'm gonna say one thing here. If Pittsburgh does not beat Washington and this guy is able to get around that Pittsburgh defense as a rookie, Dennis, y'all might be in trouble. Y'all might be in trouble, Dennis.
Pittsburgh for make a
statement. We play them on Thursday, so it is what it is.
Definitely made a statement in this game. I think they're red, Dennis.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh winning. And then we see them on Thursday. We see him on Thursday, so we'll see what's up. Buck Flair got that weak bladder. He over there with that Republican bladder. Come on. Come on, Team Red.
Buck Flair got that Jack Daniels bladder. Buck Flair got that Jack Daniels bladder.
Uh-oh. I hope you ain't just pissing the cup.
Nah.
I'm going to tell Stephanie you got to watch the cup.
I got to get ready for this next game.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
This next game is the game of the week.
Who you got right here?
Game is the game of the week. I got to get ready for this next game.
What the hell?
I got to get ready for this next game. Shit. Had to get my CJ Stroud jersey on or my Jerry Goff and his beautiful blonde wife shirt on.
Yeah,
but anyway, yes. Shout out to Jack Daniels, by the way. Shout out to Jack Daniels.
My cup. I gotta get my cup.
Look at Dennis just zoomed in on me and shit. Dennis just zoomed in on me. He just zoomed in on these titties and shit. But anyway.
Well, I'll tell you.
But anyway. Oh, that Jack Daniels feeling good now. But anyway, number one game of the week, Lions and Texans, Sunday Night Football. I tell you what, man, the Texans, to me, haven't played good all year. I don't care. The only game I saw them play good was because of Stephon Diggs, and they barely beat them then. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now they got to go and play the hottest team in football, in my opinion, the Detroit Lions. They played a sloppy game against Green Bay, and they came out with a win. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just thinking about this titties right here. But anyway, Dennis, what you got here? Please don't say titties. But anyway, Detroit, Houston, what you got here?
I got Detroit winning this game 35-20.
Detroit winning 35-20.
Yeah.
And can I ask you one question?
I hear you.
Huh?
I'm listening.
When you had to fight tomorrow?
Yeah.
When you had to fight tomorrow? What you think about these titties?
And those are not the titties I'm going to be thinking about.
Yeah.
For some reason, at fights, there's a lot of women at fights.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. That's why I said that too.
I don't know why so many women at fights.
He gonna be looking. He gonna be looking. I'm gonna try to dissuade him. He gonna be like, "I damn Buck Flair's titties just hit my head." He gonna see all these women, and then 5 women coming down that ring, round that ringside and shit. He's gonna be thinking about these damn titties. But yes, Nico Collins is not playing. If Nico Collins was playing, I think it would be an interesting game. But he's not playing. That's right. So anyway, Ron, what you got here?
I got the Lions.
Okay.
It's gonna be real close, the game. 27-21 in this game.
Okay, I don't see
27-21.
21.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll let Buck Flair finish and then I'll ask him and then you finish.
Okay. Well, guess what my score is gonna be?
Let's hear
it. Can anybody have a now? Wait a minute. You gotta think about the Buck Flair show and the craziness. 9 seasons we've been doing this shit. Why I would do something like this right here? But anyway, and it's blue too as well. So, anybody got an idea what my score prediction is?
37.
I'm guessing you got it 31-28. Houston.
What you said? 31 to what?
28.
31 to 28. What'd you say?
I said 37-21.
Okay.
Houston.
Well, how about this? 36-24.
Yeah, shit, boy.
36-24. 36. But anyway, 36-24. I'm going to take Detroit to win this ball game. Shout out to Amon St. Brown. I think Amon St. Brown is going to have a pretty good game this game. And I think
no more Friday night specials with this guy. All right, no, let y'all know.
Oh, listen, but anyway, let me take this bra.
42-10.
Dennis might TikTok that. Let me take this bra. Yeah. But anyway, 36-24. I got Detroit winning the ball game, and I don't know if we got the Thursday night game. Does anybody know what the Thursday night game is next week?
Eagles in Washington.
Eagles in Washington.
That's right. Eagles in Washington.
I thought you just said Eagles and Pittsburgh, Dennis.
No, Eagles in Washington. That's why I said I needed Pittsburgh to win. So then when we see him,
is it at Washington?
Is it at Washington?
Is it at Washington?
Let me make sure it's in Washington. Let me make sure.
I think because that'll be 3 straight. That'll be 3 straight home games for Washington if that's the case.
Well, I mean, we got 3 straight in the winners. I mean, December, so.
Yeah, you got 4. 4 out of next. Remember I told you that beginning of the season? I said Philadelphia got 4 games or something like that at home in December. 4 games.
And Magic Johnson will be there too.
Ain't nobody give a damn about no Magic Johnson.
He's gonna say,
I don't know. This game is at Lincoln Financial Field. It's at home. Wait a minute. I might go to this game.
Oh, shit. Washington at Philadelphia on Thursday Night Football. Coming off a physical game. They get to play. They get to play Pittsburgh and they get to play Philly back to back. Ooh, and Philly is playing Dallas. So this actually will be for the division. This actually game will be for the division lead. Then won't it?
I might gotta go to this game. I might got to go see this.
Yeah, Philly and Philly on it's at Philly, huh? So Washington and Philly. Who you like here, Dennis? You ain't gotta give a score. I know you're gonna say Philly, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why you asked me who I like. I'm trying to figure out why you asked me who I like. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, so he taking Philly. Ryan, what you think this game?
I got Philly in that game.
You got Philly in that game?
Yeah, I think Philly defense, they've been playing good, but that game they will play better.
Okay. Yeah, Wallace Smith just made a comment. He said Nico could play in this ball game. You know what I mean? He could play in this ball, and I hope he does. Matter of fact, I hope he does play because I think if that's the case, it will help out Houston a little bit more to be competitive because Tank Dell is a number 1 rideout right now with Diggs. With Diggs being out for the season.
What Houston on record is?
6-3. 6-3.
Oh shit, they're not bad right there. Shit.
Yeah, 6-3. They're not that. Yeah, they still lead the Colts by 2 games in that division. So the Colts upset Buffalo on Sunday, put the pressure on Houston. Be back to 1 game.
I got Buffalo winning that game. Buffalo.
Yeah, I know you do. But anyway, there's 2 teams. There's 2 teams out there that I want to keep an eye on. Actually, there's 3 teams out there I want to keep an eye on, and it's the Colts, it's the Chargers, and it's the Bengals. Those 3 teams right there, in my opinion, are the team that's going to be battling for that 7th playoff spot.
You might get your wish, but Flair. I was watching a podcast that would talk about fire Cincinnati head coach.
Oh shit! Why you telling
me that? Said they think the team gave up on them.
Well, you know what might happen then. Dennis already knows it. I've been calling for it for the last 2 years.
2 years.
3 years. Who's going to replace him, Dennis? Go ahead and say it.
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady from Buffalo, offensive coordinator.
I don't think they will let him go.
He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to get out of Buffalo, especially when Josh Allen and them start losing some of these games here that's coming up. Their schedule's starting to get a little rough here. So they going them in Pittsburgh. We're going to find out about Pittsburgh next week when they play Baltimore. We're going to find out about Pittsburgh next week.
They're going to be a good game.
They're going to play them next week and stuff. So we're going to find out a little bit them. What do y'all think about Detroit Lions picking up Zadarius Smith for a trade from Cleveland Browns? It helps them out. It does.
Yeah.
They need a pass rusher. They need a pass rusher. And the Redskins or the Washington team, hell, I can't even say the damn name. Washington. That's what I said I was going to call them this year, Washington, because I don't like any of the damn names.
The Commodores, what I call them.
They got Lattimore, and he's not playing this week, of course. But I think Washington really, that was a big pickup. Also, what's his name got traded too as well. Pittsburgh got
a pass rusher from Green Bay.
Yeah, they got pass rusher from Green Bay, another guy, Preston Smith, and then also Tre'Davious White got traded from the Rams. I don't know where he went to. Where did he go to?
He went to the Ravens.
He went to Baltimore?
He went to Baltimore.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's picking the Lions and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It ain't gonna happen. Chiefs ain't gonna make Super Bowl. I can tell you that right now.
Who
They,
gonna beat them?
huh?
Who's
They ain't
going
gonna
to
go.
beat them?
After the Broncos do what they do this weekend, everybody will have their number.
Yeah,
Nah.
Chiefs rely on their defense to win, and I don't think they actually got it in their heart. I mean, if Tom Brady couldn't do it, I don't think Patrick Mahomes can do it. You know what I mean? Three-peat is a hard fucking thing to do. Now they might get there because Brady did it. They might get there, but they might not win it. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but Flair, that defense show up when everything on the line.
Yeah.
Kansas City is different. We see that defense.
But I tell you what, and I hate to say it, there's one team out there that right now the Ravens have on their radar, and they don't want to see them in the playoffs. But I got a feeling they're gonna find them in the playoffs. Cincinnati makes that 7 seed. There's a good chance that they can face the Ravens for the third time in the playoffs or whatever. And if they don't play the Ravens the third time, then there's a good chance they could play Kansas City in the playoffs. And anytime Cincinnati plays Burrow and Mahomes plays each other, that's always a good close game.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean,
you might have said
I don't think the Texans, with all the injuries that they had now, I don't think the Texans can do it. But there's going to be a team in the AFC, I think, that's not going to be Kansas City. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's not. But in the NFC, to me, it's still wide open. I mean, everybody's on their hands with Detroit. A lot of people's on their hands with Philadelphia. Now you got San Francisco. San Francisco with CMC. Huh? What?
What the Vikings?
The Vikings? I mean, yeah.
Arizona Cardinals are number one in their division.
Yes, but I'm saying with CMC coming back, a lot of people's already jumping back on San Francisco too as well. So there you go. I mean, you got San Francisco, Philly, and Detroit. The NFC is playing out exactly as we predicted it was going to be. All three of those teams are right there, but Washington with a rookie quarterback, Minnesota with Sam Darnold, and then you got the Rams getting healthy again with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nuka, and you got Kirk Cousins with the Falcons or whatever. So it's all playing out the way we thought it would be in the NFC. The AFC is up for grabs. I don't give a shit. AFC, they're going to have a team in the AFC make the playoffs at 9-8. In the NFC, you better be 10-7 or you ain't going to make the playoffs. If you ain't 10-7, you ain't making the playoffs in the NFC because there's too many teams with winning records in the NFC.
You got Atlanta, Minnesota, Green Bay, the Rams, the 49ers.
Yeah.
Who else? Seattle.
You got Washington. You got Philadelphia. You got Arizona, the Rams, the 49ers, the Falcons. You got all those teams right now. This is why this game is crucial for Tampa Bay. Because if we was to upset the 49ers and win this ball game, that means we own the tiebreaker when it comes down to the last spot. This is why it's crucial if we do beat them. Because if we are able to finish, we have the tiebreaker over Detroit. We have the tiebreaker over Philadelphia. We have the tiebreaker over Washington. So not that I don't think Washington, I think Philadelphia and I think Detroit's going to win that division. But there's a good chance Washington could start to feel the heat with this schedule they got coming up.
Do they got any injuries? Washington. Yeah.
I do not believe so. They're in good shape. Washington.
So you know what they say, but Flair, whoever healthy. Ain't that right, Dennis?
Yeah. Best ability.
Availability. The 49ers are 4-4. Dennis, if the 49ers don't make it to the playoffs, what you would do with Shanahan if you're the owner?
I ain't doing nothing.
You gonna keep Shanahan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I had to think about it, I mean, I predicted Philadelphia and Cincinnati in the Super Bowl beginning of the season. I'm still going to keep that prediction right now, but don't be surprised. You know, everybody's got the Ravens, but that defense for the Ravens, that's a sorry ass pass defense. And if you can throw the ball against Baltimore, it's gonna be a shoot. You got to stop the running game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, many teams can stop the running game. They don't play defense like they used to. So you think Buffalo's got a good defense? No.
I think Buffalo decent.
The Chargers? Remember the Chargers? People don't realize this. Dennis, what happened about 4 years ago?
4 years ago with the Chargers?
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
With
the Chargers, they lost to Jacksonville up by like 28.
Oh, that was a couple years ago. I'm talking about like way back, like when Lamar was in the playoffs. Remember that? Chargers went into Baltimore.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. And they lost.
And they lost. Chargers beat Baltimore in the playoffs or whatever with Phillip Rivers. I think Phillip Rivers was there then. So, yeah. If Detroit plays Kansas City in the Super Bowl, I swear to God, I hope Detroit wins that ball game. I do.
That might man statue their head coach.
Yeah, it's in New Orleans too. It's in New Orleans. That's where Dan Campbell was coaching at. Where he came to Detroit. So if anybody knows that stadium, it's Dan Campbell. So so yeah, so it all went back.
We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that was here, God bless y'all and good night.